What's going on, guys? This is Vince with vshred.com, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the 3 most common ab training mistakes that I see in the gym, and I see this a lot, and something that I actually used to do wrong, so I know it happens. I'm going to get right into these, guys. When you're training your abs, the whole point of training abs is to create muscle stimulation in your abdominal muscles. So the first tip that I'm going to get into here, guys, is simply creating that mind-muscle connection with your abs. And this is something I've talked about a million times because it is the biggest issue that I see in the gym, and especially when it comes to abs. When guys are training abs, and let's say they're just doing, I'm just going to use a sit-up. I'm not saying a sit-up is the best ab exercise. I'm saying there are a ton of different ab exercises that you can do. I'm using a sit-up as an example. When the guys are doing sit-ups, a lot of times what you see is that they're doing, so I'm going to show you a sit-up, and I want you to tell me, I want you to make note if I'm doing anything wrong here. So, sit up right here. And you might be thinking, going too fast maybe, or I don't know what you'd be thinking. But the issue with this sit up right here is that I'm not really focusing. What is the point of a sit up? The point of a sit up is to target your ab muscles, to actually work your abdominal region so that you can pull your upper body up and work those ab muscles so that you can build a six-pack. You can build the muscle on your core. But if you're doing a sit-up and you're just trying to go from here to here, doing whatever you can to get there, you're going to work different things. You're going to work a little bit of your hip flexors. You're going to create a little momentum, something I'll get here in a second. But the biggest thing that you guys need to remember when you are going to hit your abs, when you're going to do any exercise really, but this is specifically related to abs right now, is that if you're going to do a sit-up, if you're going to do a crunch, if you're going to do a reverse crunch, if you're going to do oblique twist, but no matter what exercise you're doing, what you need to focus on is, instead of just going from here to here, you actually need to focus on engaging that core, squeezing your ab muscles down, and pulling yourself up with those ab muscles. And when you start targeting those ab muscles, you're going to start feeling it and you're going to start getting more results. So I'm going to show you the difference, and there's probably not going to be that big of a difference physically, what you're seeing between this and what's right, but the difference that I'll feel and the difference that you'll see in the mirror, especially long term, is going to be huge. So here's wrong again, just getting from point A to point B, not really focusing on squeezing those abs, whereas if I was actually going to squeeze down on my abs and focus on squeezing with my abs to get my upper body up, there's a big difference between that and this. And I can feel it. I'm not sure if you guys can see it or can tell what I'm doing, but you guys need to focus. The difference is up here. The difference is in your head. You actually need to focus on squeezing down on your core and bringing your upper body up with those abs, and then on the way back down, you're not just dropping. You're not just dropping back to the ground. You're squeezing your core on the way up, and then on the way down, you are feeling your core basically opening back up as your core allows your body to move back down. You're not just moving up and then dropping back down. Squeeze up, hold that tension on your core as you lower your body back down. So that's the first one. Next, and this one works right in hand with creating that mind-muscle connection with your ab muscles, is your breathing. And this is actually a video that I'm going to make about lifting here in the near future. When you guys are, and this is something that I've actually made a video about in the past, but when it comes to ab training, when it comes to actually working your ab muscles, breathing is one of the biggest components to actually working your abs right. Because a lot of times when guys or girls are going to hit their ab muscles in the gym, they're just going through the motions and they're just trying to get those 10 reps, and they're not really focusing on their breathing at all. When breathing is one of the 3 biggest mistakes that I see, as the whole point of this video. So what you guys need to do the next time that you're going to hit abs, instead of just going for, let's say you're going for 10 reps of a sit-up, instead of just going for 10 reps and just doing normal breathing and whatever kind of breathing that just happens naturally, I want you to control your breathing. I want you to decide when you inhale and when you exhale, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So when you're going down here is when you will be exhaling before you crunch up. So you're going to exhale, and then you're going to sit up. So I'm not going to be able to talk because I'm going to be exhaling. So, and you're going to try to get all of the air out of your lungs. That way that you can engage that core. So you're going to go exhale, and then on your way back down is when you'll actually, so you'll exhale, and then on your way back down is actually when you will inhale. So exhale all the way up, and then and as you do that, if you're sitting in your computer chair right now watching this video, if you just simply exhale completely to where you cannot, literally, you can't blow out any more air if you exhale completely, what you're going to find is your ab muscles contract. And with your abs muscles getting that full contraction, engaging in a sit-up after that or doing any kind of crunch is going to take that contraction of your abs to the next level. So make sure that you are exhaling on the way up and inhaling on the way down so that you can really engage your ab muscles like they're supposed to be engaged so that you can actually see progress. Now, third tip, and this one is again one I see very commonly in the gym. And this is related to momentum, because a lot of times when guys or girls are going to hit abs in the gym, they create momentum to get from point A to point B. So when you're doing a sit-up, what you see is, let's say you're going to do 10 sit-ups again, you're going to go from here, and then a lot of times you see people either using their arms or they'll be using their shoulders, and they'll go from here, and they'll swing their arms, and they'll get up. And they do that for 10. Creating momentum, because what's happening, there's no need for this. There's no need for this, because all you're doing when you go from here to here is creating momentum with your body so that you're going to be using your ab muscles less to get your body up. So if you go from here to here to create momentum, I'm actually not doing anything with my abs right there. Whereas if I actually if I just keep my arms like on my chest or behind my head or down to my side, and I actually focus on canceling out, preventing any kind of momentum, and actually squeezing with my abs to get my body up, that is when I'm going to actually engage those ab muscles by canceling out any kind of momentum that you would have been using. So make sure that you guys, the next time you're going to do abs, that you are incorporating those 3 tips, and I guarantee you have one of the best ab workouts you've ever had just by fixing that. And if you guys want a program that has all this included, and I can help you, give you all my coaching tips along the way in the program, you guys need to check out vshred.com, get one of our programs today, and we even have a free quiz that will match you up with the program that is right for you. You can click it by going to the link in the description below. And then if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so I know to keep making these. Comment any questions you have in the comment section below so I can help you guys out. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you know when I'm releasing a new video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.